Abortion is a very touchy subject in society. I am very strongly against it, and I hope by the end of this speech you have made up your mind one way or the other. Worldwide, abortions happen 42 million times a year. Approximately 115,000 happen every day. 83% of these abortions happen in developing countries, while 17% happen in developed countries as our own country, the United States. The United States has 1.37 million abortions a year, and approximately 3,700 happen each and every day. The age for these abortions, 52% are younger than 25. 20 to 24 age group is 32%. Teenagers are at 20%, and under 15 are 1.2%. Race for abortions, 60% are white women. Black women are 3 times as likely to have an abortion, and Hispanic women are 2 times as likely to have an abortion. Marital status, 64.4% never married women. 18.4% of married women obtain abortions, and 9.4% are divorced women. Religion, this is the one that really surprised me. Protestants was 37.4%, Catholic 31.3%, Jewish 1.3%, born again 18%, no religious affiliation 23.7%. The no religious affiliation is lower than the Protestants and Catholics. That one worried me a little bit. Income for women having abortions, 28.7% make less than $15,000 a year. 19.5% make between $15,000 and $29,999 a year. 38% make between $30,000 and $59,999, and 13.8% make over $60,000 a year. There are 3 main reasons why women have abortions. 93% is for social reasons, as is the child is unwanted, it's inconvenient. 6% is potential health problems for either the child or the mother, and 1% is for rape or incest victims. The likelihood of women to have an abortion, 43% at least one abortion by 45 years old. 47% at least one previous abortion. 48% of all abortion facilities provide services after the 12th week of gestation. 9 in 10 managed care plans routinely cover abortion or provide limited coverage. About 14% of all abortions in the U.S. are paid for with private or public funds, virtually all of which are state funds. 16 states, California, Connecticut, Hawaii, Delaware, Illinois, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Maryland, Montana, New Jersey, New York, New Mexico, Oregon, Vermont, Washington, and West Virginia pay for abortion for some poor women. That's a little disturbing. Gestational ages at which the abortions are performed, 52% before the 9th week of pregnancy, 25% between the 9th and 10th week, 12% between the 11th and 12th week, 6% between the 13th and 15th week of pregnancy, 4% between the 16th and 20th week of pregnancy, which is when you find out the gender of your child, 1% after the 20th week of pregnancy, and that comes to 16,450 a year after the 20th week of pregnancy. Some go to the morning after pill, so they think that they won't end up pregnant, and that's large doses of existing birth control pills or another drug known as Plan B. It's given up to 72 hours after sex to attempt to prevent the implantation of the embryo. A second dose is given 12 hours after the first one. The action of these large doses of hormone birth control pills work to prevent ovulation and/or fertilization. Another drug is RU486. It kills the baby by interfering with progesterone, the hormone which keeps the baby implanted in the wall of the mother's uterus. 2 days later, the woman returns to the clinic to receive a prostaglandin drug which induces labor and expels the dead embryo. RU486 is used until 7 weeks after the first day of last menstrual period. If the baby hasn't been expelled by the time the woman makes her 3rd visit to the doctor, still require surgical abortion procedure. This is 5 to 8% chance likelihood she will need that procedure. Two drugs that were developed for cancer, methotrexate and misoprostol treatment, now being used in combination to kill babies. Methotrexate is used to poison the baby, and the misoprostol empties the uterus of the baby. Keep in mind that methotrexate is a chemotherapy drug with the potential of serious toxicity, which can result in the death of the mother as well as the child. I looked over a few websites about abortion, and I found some testimonials from women who maybe had an abortion when they were younger and now regret it. And these are a few of their testimonials. All these ladies were from California. One said, "I was told that I would be out for 8 minutes and would only feel little discomfort afterwards. They lied. It ruined 10 years of my life. I was 18 when I got pregnant. At 3 months pregnant, I had an abortion. About 7 years later, my heart broke. I was so overcome with grief. How could I have taken the life of my unborn child?" Here are two other ladies. "I was an emotional wreck. The following day, I was empty, sad, numb. I knew that day I had made a huge mistake. I wish with all my heart I could have done things differently." And this is from Sonia. "Sonia had an abortion and advises other women, don't do it. Regret of a permanent decision is like watching a sad movie over and over again and hoping that endings will change, but it never will. As Whitney Houston sang in a song, don't throw away your miracle." I looked in the Bible for something maybe that talks against abortion, and I found two different spots in the Bible. Psalm 82, 3 and 4. I'll read these to you. "Defend the cause of the weak and fatherless. Maintain the rights of the poor and oppressed. Rescue the weak and needy. Deliver them from the hand of the wicked." And the other spot I found was Psalm 139, 13 through 14. "For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." I don't understand how anybody can take the life of someone else, especially a mother and their child. It may be inconvenient, but that is what God has blessed you with. And God will never put anything in front of you that you can't handle. So I say take on the challenge and raise your child. That child was given to you. That's a gift. And by having an abortion, you're killing your child. You're taking a life. And that's murder.